Good morning, YouTube. Sandy C here with some uncommon sense. I hope you guys are wonderful today. I'm here to talk to you about side jobs and why you should have them, or at least some skills to do them. I'm here with my buddy Heavy B. He's actually here. I'm not like Brandon just staring off and making up ghost people, but I'm helping him build a mini ramp, little extension. Look at that slide. So when you wipe out over the top, you at least get a nice slide down into some mud. But yeah, guys, you know, my normal business is lawn care and doing other stuff. But I want to talk to you for a minute about why you should learn a new skill or straight up start a side hustle. Things happen in life. People lose their job all the time. How many times have you lost your job unexpectedly? How many people do you know that have? And the kind of stress. Even if you do have a big savings, it sucks to watch that be whittled away slowly by slowly because you can't find a new job. Well, when you have a side hustle, guys, it's a whole lot easier. You know, if you know how to cut some grass, you take a lawnmower, start knocking on doors of people with tall grass. Boom, easy. You know, hey, you may not know how to do something as grand as this, but learn to swing a hammer. Learn to use a screw gun. You know, learn some basic skills. I know some girls that do crochet and knitting and stuff, and they do great selling that stuff online. They got a little bit of a following, so that helps. But you know, if you can knit some clothing, it doesn't have to be this kind of work. There's 100 billion things you can do. You know, you can go get groceries for a little old lady. You can, if you got a truck or something, you can haul junk for people. You can do a lot of things. So think about what you like in life. Think about what you like to do. Do you like to be outside in 100-degree heat? You know, if not, kind of stuff might not be, you know, outdoor stuff may not be for you, but there's plenty of stuff to do indoors. You know, people need houses cleaned. People need a lot of things. So why can't you provide that for them? This doesn't have to be your everyday job. Maybe you start just making some extra money on Saturday or something. But I want to encourage you to get a skill or a side job. Both my buddy and I have, you know, lost our jobs unexpectedly before, and for us it hasn't been stressful. It's like, oh sweet, let's get after it. Now I don't have to live under someone else's thumb. I can do my own thing. So here we are, guys. We're building a big old skate ramp. I can't wait to skate it. But that's it. Go out, get a side hustle. Now's the time, or at least some skills. Learn how to fish. Learn how to bait a hook. Learn how to be more frugal. Saving money, best way to earn money, easiest way to earn money is to save more. Not necessarily save, but to spend less. All right, guys? So yeah, think of things you can do. Think of skills you have. And if you really get stuck and you go, I can't really do anything. I've just worked on a computer being old chicken fingers my whole life. Well, you need to wake up and actually learn to be a human. You can do it. I promise you can. You're a lot better than you know you are. Yeah. The only thing to do it is to do it. You know, people ask, we were just talking about this, how'd they build the pyramids? They just did it. They did it. They didn't sit there talking about it. They did it. How did they build all these massive structures, these beautiful things, hundreds, thousands of years ago? They just did it. Okay, folks? Don't be afraid. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to screw up. You're going to fail. Oh my God. But as long as you learn something, take the knock on the chin and keep rolling. I'll take them all day long, Bubba. I mean, shoot. Like Babe Ruth. He struck out more than any other player ever in the majors. Do people know him for that? Hell no. Hell no. He's the great Bambino, the Colossus of Clout. You know, we talk about him. Shit, it's almost 100 years later. You know, because he wasn't afraid to fail. He wasn't afraid to make that strikeout. So he got after it. All right, guys. So you can too. So figure out what you like to do, what you can do. Learn a new skill. Learn a side hustle. You know, if you like plants, I've been cutting a lot of plants at my house. Some volunteers, milkweed I noticed them popping up in my yard. Well, monarch butterflies survive basically almost exclusively on that plant. That's where they lay their eggs. So every time I see one popping up in the yard, I go ahead and rescue it, put it in a nicer spot, put it in a pot. I've got monarch butterflies flying all around me now. And it's just that easy. And now that they're multiplying like crazy, I've just got them in an area, they keep shooting up, popping up new ones. I can always sell those later, right? So you guys have the skills, at least you have the tools. You may not have the skills for something yet. Find out what that is. Find out what your skill is, what you really like to do. I just want you to encourage, learn something more than what you've been taught or told by others. Does that make sense? Meaning, you know, in school, people taught you 1 + 1. They didn't necessarily, I had home ec and I had shop classes and things like that. My dad taught me this kind of stuff, which is awesome. A lot of you were just taught 1 + 1 is 2, and here's how you type on a computer. Well, computer skills are well and good in perfect times. What happens when the electricity goes out? You're now a useless human. You're now a burden. Don't be a burden. Learn a skill. Learn a real. Hello, bee friend. Learn a real skill. You can do it, all right? That way, if you lose your job, you have something to fall back on. Reduce the liabilities in your life. People love to have running around, they're juggling chainsaws, you know, while skating on ice. And you're just asking for trouble. If you can reduce your liability, that's another way to make more money. You know, if you're breaking less things, if you're, you know, just reduce your liability. And by having more skills, you're less liable to go broke because you got fired from a job that you have no control of. See, that's the thing. When you're an employee of someone, you don't have control over your own life completely. Because the day they tell you to kick... Oh, that was cool. I got some sawdust to come off of that one. The day they tell you to kick rocks, what? Okay, what? You go out drinking, you get hammered, and you go cussing them. Oh, my boss, blah, blah, blah. Well, they got stuff too, okay? They're just a few steps ahead of you. So, don't get mad. Get prepared. Get smart. You can do this, people. All of you can. I know you can. There's something out there you can do. There's someone out there you can help. Put these skills together now. Practice now. Figure out what you like now before the shit actually hits the fan. Okay, people? If you want to start gardening, do it now. You know, hey, another side hustle, learn a musical instrument. There's always guys on the street after a cool event or something. I saw someone on the saxophone. He was playing Star Wars theme music and Baby Shark and all kind of silly little things. Really low skill musical stuff, you know, very basic stuff he was playing. And he had a whole gang of people because he was outside of a skate contest leaving. A lot of little kids. You know, he played Baby Shark. Every little kid goes, hey, Baby Shark. And moms go, oh, cool, thanks. Here's a couple bucks. Dude killed it. I watched him make, I don't know, $50 in like 5 minutes. It's all about where you're at. And he wasn't that good, you know? He's just clever. He's in the right spot, right time. Had a few little shticks he could do. That's it. Find your shtick. All right, guys? Find your shtick. You can do it. Let's put them in the comments. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. I got chickens. I got chickens escaped out of their coop there. Share this. And please put in the comments what, you know, side hustles you do, what side hustles you like, ideas. Let's help everybody out. That's what Ninja Nation's about. We're a community. God, I always hated the word community. I always thought community was just a group of douchebags. My community, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Ninja Nation's a real one. And we're not just here for ourselves. We're not closed. We're a wide open community. So share it. It's been one of the greatest things in my life. Thanks, Ninja. All right, guys. Sandy C's out with your uncommon sense. And in the words of Chris Taylor, have an awesome, awesome, super awesome, awesome day. All right, guys. Later.